What if this happens? What if this happens? What if I have a full-blown panic attack right now? All these people are gonna have to deal with me. I'm such a burden. What if I stroke out? What if I have a seizure? What if this time it's actually something really bad? What if I just can't handle this life anymore? What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey, what's going on? My name is Nikki, and I would love if you would consider to hit that little NB in the bottom square, subscribe to this channel, and come along on this journey. With that being said, today is a beautiful day, and I want you all to start with that. Say it with me. Today is a beautiful day. Alright, good. Now, here's the deal. I was getting a lot of feedback on the very quick, short, to the point anxiety things that I talked about on my channel. And I've been getting a lot of feedback on how people want to see more of it and how it's helping them and all this stuff. And I'm down. Like, I want to help you guys. I feel like that's part of this channel. Is I want to be able to be that for you guys. But I don't want this channel to only be about anxiety. I'm a firm believer in addressing your problems, acknowledging you have them, and then being proactive about it, right? So I'm all for talking about this, but I also want you guys to just enjoy your days. Like, I always say to enjoy your journey. Like, you have these anxiety things for a reason. Search yourself to figure out what it is that's causing it, right? Like, do the work, dig deep, have fun trying to figure it out. Know you're gonna have attacks. Know it's gonna suck. Know you're gonna be debilitated some days. But just know that you're gonna come out on the other side. So I definitely don't mind talking to you guys about anxiety and helping you out. But I just don't want that to just be what this channel is, because there's so much more to life, and there's so much fun, and there's so many things to share with you, that this is only a part and a piece of who I am and a part of the puzzle. And I want you to know the rest of it, but since you demanded it, and since it can help, and I'm all about helping, I will talk about anxiety. And it's hard to not have it with today's day and age and where we're at. So let's just get into this video. Alright, here's the first thing I want you guys to do. If you feel like you have this anxiety and you feel like your world is spinning out of control and there's really nothing you can do, nobody gets it, nobody actually understands what happens specifically to you, I want you to just take a deep breath and tell yourself that you're not alone, you can get past it, it's not a for sure forever thing. Every day is a new day. Just because you had a panic attack, like me, for example. My first panic attack happened to me on a bridge in New York City where I was trapped and I couldn't get out, and I had never experienced anything like that in my life. And when I left the hospital, I was like, what the heck was that? When's it gonna happen again? Is it gonna happen? Then boom, it happened while I was laying in bed that same night. So I went from having bad panic attacks, like 2-3 times a day, ones that were so bad I went to the ER pretty much consecutively, okay, to now I'll get them like once or twice a month maybe. Just know that you're gonna work through it and you're gonna find a way to separate the time. And the further and further between each attack, the more confidence you're gonna gain and the less anxiety and depression you're gonna have, because you know that you can get through it. Make sense? Okay. Alright, so we get the concept now that we can push through it if we're in the right mindset. And I always used to think to myself when I was going through the worst of my panic and the worst of my anxiety, like, if my brain is this strong, telling myself something is wrong and something's gonna happen and I can't do this and I can't do this and I can't move here and I'm gonna have an attack right now. If my brain is that strong to do that and send my body into this entire state, how strong can it be if I train it the other way? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of difference can you make in the world if you can change those negatives into a more positive, content kind of a state of mind? Like, and I'm still trying to figure it out, but if my brain is that strong doing that bad, how strong and what can I do and accomplish and feel if I can alter that to make it good? Make sense? If you figure that out, let me know down below, because I'd like to know. Second thing is, like, who are you gonna talk to, right? Like, say, especially in today's world, you turn on the news and you see some new shooting, or you see some new terrorist attack, or you see some new anything really, Honestly, nothing really great is on that news, right? Or, you know, you're scrolling through your Instagram feed and you see all these like super attractive people and getting all these likes and these comments, and then, you know, you go to Twitter and it's the same kind of thing, and Snapchat, oh lord, Snapchat. There's just so much out there now that like makes you reconsider your worth and your value. Let me just tell you, you are so beautiful, so handsome, so worthy, so loved, okay? Do not let that stuff get in your brain. Do not. It's not worth it. You're so much better than that, and I promise you, once you start to tell yourself that, you will change too. It's hard, and I get why you're anxious. You turn on the TV and someone's dying, mass shootings, like there are issues out there, and I am so sorry for that. And address the problem instead of shoving it back down inside. So then that kind of brings up what I was talking about earlier. Who the heck are you going to talk to? Okay? Honestly, personally, I don't like to talk to my parents about it. I have a therapist. I have close friends that I can talk to about things that I cannot talk to my parents about. Okay? I can't. So sometimes your parents can't be the ones for you. You gotta find parents of your friends, maybe your best friends, maybe an older sibling, a cousin, an aunt, an uncle, a teacher, a favorite teacher. Somebody who you feel comfortable with. It doesn't have to be your parents. Sometimes it's not. And that's okay. It's okay if it's not. They just want to like shake you and snap you out of it. Right? Because they don't want to see their kid, their baby suffering, and they don't know what to do about it. And as a parent, that's hard. And so it creates this disconnect. They don't understand it, and it's okay. But don't let it frustrate you. Find another outlet, okay? Like I said, there's a lot of options. Maybe a YouTuber. I'll help you. I'm here for you guys. So think about that. Alright, my third and final thing I want to talk about for anxiety today, because I don't want this to be super, super long, is to challenge yourself to do something for someone. For me, a lot of my anxiety is constantly thinking about myself and being selfish and like, if this happens to me, if this happens, if I do this, if I can't do this, if this happens to me right now, it's gonna affect this person, this person, this person. I don't want to be a burden on these people. Whoa. Okay? Do something for somebody else. Put your focus on helping somebody else and not on yourself. Because when you're focused on solving a problem and helping somebody else, the anxiety is going to kind of shift away because you're not focused on your own problems and you're not focused on all the overwhelming things going on in your life. You're distracting yourself in a positive way by helping somebody else. Okay? And I don't want to like tell you to distract yourself so much that you never work on your own issues, but if it comes to a point where it's too much, do something. Whatever it is for you in that day, to shift your focus from yourself and how you're feeling onto something else. And I know it's hard, I know, but if you force yourself to break patterns, you will change. Just force yourself to keep going. Alright guys, so I talked a little bit more in depth in this video about anxiety and some things you can do and to realize to help you. I'll make some more for you guys. I just don't want this one to be too long. I'll tell you about my actual very first panic attack, maybe the details in another video if you want to see that. Go ahead and leave a comment below. But overall, the takeout from this video is to just realize you are strong enough, whether it feels like you are not. And this world is so scary, and you don't even know if you want to be a part of this world anymore because you don't know where it's going. I urge you to believe in something bigger than yourself. Because if you do that, then you realize that this world isn't the end of the road. It's just something you have to go through to get there, okay? So just take a deep breath knowing that you're loved and you're taken care for, and every little thing along the way is just a road bump. And you're gonna get through it. And there's other people out there with road bumps. And the sizes of the bumps differ, but we're all having our own journey. And that's why I always say, like I always do in the end of my videos, like I will right now, enjoy the journey, whatever your journey is, whatever size bumps you have, try to enjoy it, because there's always something bigger at the end, okay? And always, always, always do whatever sets your heart on fire, because that will change your life. Do things that you love. Do what sets your soul on fire. Find a purpose for yourself. Dig deep and go get it done. Alright? And know when you're in bed all day, curled up in a ball, shaking and sweating, and you can't open your hands, that it will pass. And you'll have another opportunity tomorrow. So with all that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe, join the crew, be involved, let me help, let me be here for you if you have no one, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.